That's all right.
Well, that's 2 to me.
2 and 2 to me. Yeah, 5 for the camera. Right. Hi everyone, Andrew Crossley, property advisor and founder of AustralianPropertyAdvisoryGroup.com.au. Welcome. Today I have Joseph Rose with me, a specialist in business and commercial law and an expert in conveyancing. Thanks for coming, Joe.
Thank you, Andrew. Hello, everyone.
Joe, I'm often asked what the most important clauses are that a buyer should put in the contract to protect themselves. Can you explain?
Sure. It is important, it seems to me, even before you sign the contract, that you have your lawyer look at it. There are circumstances where that cannot occur, so the first clause that you should have in there is that the contract should be subject to approval by your lawyer. The second very important clause is that the contract be subject to finance. Now, it doesn't matter if you've had a pre-approval for finance. Circumstances can change and you must make the contract subject to finance, and subject to finance to the organisation that you choose. Thirdly, it is important that you have the property inspected by an appropriate building inspector to check that the building meets requirements and is not riddled by white ants or something like that. So it is important to have a clause that says subject to inspection by the appropriate expert.
That's very helpful. I think that the only time, would you agree, that a person would have difficulty in including these clauses is at an auction?
I do agree, and the situation with an auction is that the vendor has prepared the documents and therefore they are prepared for the benefit of the vendor. What you, the purchaser, has to do is ask the agent to give you a copy of the documents in advance so that they can be seen by your lawyer. And you can then discuss the situation with your lawyer, and he can explain, or she can explain, what is happening and what you are to look out for. It is also important for you to understand that even if you are looking to get funding, you cannot make this auction contract subject to funding. This will not occur. You have to make sure your funding is under control beforehand. And thirdly, because you cannot subsequently have the property inspected by the expert builder, you must have that inspection in advance. If you do not do that, and let us say the property is unfortunately riddled with white ants, this is a buyer beware situation. You are still stuck with buying the property in the condition that you inspected it.
Thank you very much, Joe. I think that information is just so important to not forget. Often I have come across people that haven't come to me or haven't had the right team in place that have actually lost their deposit because they weren't aware or just forgot to insert these clauses, or they went to auction without knowing the rules of the game. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, and goodbye everyone.
And I look forward to hearing from you soon, and should you wish to contact Joseph Rose from Rose Lawyers, I highly recommend it. Call me, 1300 760 901. Thank you again.
Bye.
That was it.
It better be.
It better be.